Okay, so I thought I'll just come on and talk for a few. There's just so much going on. I feel so bad for so many people. There's just so many things that are hitting people all at the same time. And I knew this was going to happen. I mean, I've known for a while, and I knew it was going to be like a draining kind of for those of us who woke up before the other people. I get we're supposed to like help them, but oh my gosh, like talking people off the cliff all the time, There's just so many people having so many problems. But I don't know if you can see this big thing on my face. There's more. This is what they do when you get older and you go in and they find these precancer things. If you don't go in and get it frozen or burned off, then you end up having to go in later and they cut big chunks of your face. Like, I know of old people that have had to have chunks of their nose cut out, chunks of their face, all over. So I think that we're going to have new technologies and it's not going to be something we have to worry about. But oh my gosh, I had gone in because there was some weird thing by my eye, and I thought I needed to go in and get that checked, and that's when I got all this stuff burned off. But the thing that's next to my eye, they can't do anything about it until I have to go see a specialist, so you have to wait. And it's like itchy or something, and it's like right, like if you scratch it, it's like right in your eye. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this thing? Is it something that's gonna cause me to go blind? I mean, what is this? The doctor was like, I don't even know what that is, and I can't do anything. It's way too close to your eye. So, this stuff with medical things. But I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and I feel really bad because I feel like there's a lot of people who just really don't know what's going on, and you can't really talk about it. Otherwise, you lose your channel, so you can't talk about what's going on. And there's so many people that are so confused, and there's so many people that are just losing everything and just stressed out. They think this is the way the world's going to be forever. Nothing's going to change. Just completely defeated and hopeless. Oh, it's really sad. It's horrible. I don't feel that way at all. I went through a lot of stuff, though, and I did have a period of time that I did feel that way, where it just was like nothing makes sense. But then, I don't know, you just, I really feel like this is all about soul growth. Every single thing. I mean, all you gotta do is just think logically. Like, why would we be here? And if you can, break it down somehow and not get so wrapped up in it. People are just so wrapped up in it. And I think that's part of this, this ascension of being able to move out of three-dimensional thinking and start thinking beyond. Because they get so wrapped up and like, I don't know, like there's lots of people who think like they have to do a certain, checklist in order to get into heaven, and this is their one shot. I was like, people are just so misled. It really is. Like, we have been, as human beings, kept in this artificial environment and told us it was real, and people just really bought into it. They can't see beyond it. And, it's super sad because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to die just from their own ignorance. And I just have to think of it like on a soul level. Well, they must have come and learned what they wanted to learn, or they were triggering others to learn other things. Like, I can't understand everyone's journey. And I know that things are a lot more sophisticated than what we think. And they're a lot more orchestrated, and it's all in perfect order. And sometimes you don't choose to come down here to have everything be great. It's just not what you wanted to experience. But then you forget, and then you get all upset, and you can't understand why the world's out to get you. But the whole thing is like, look at the lessons that you're learning, look at the triggers, look at what it's bringing up, process that. Like, and to me, processing is just, lingering in thought about it. Just, let it sit and percolate. Like, look at it, go step back further. Like, why would this trigger me? Why would I feel rejection? What in my life has rejected me that it traumatized me so much that that's what I'm getting back from other people? Because it all has to do with our perception of reality. And, it's going to take a lot, I guess, for some people to be able to see that or something. I'm not sure. I'll clean up while I'm talking. I don't know, maybe that's always there. I don't know. I don't even know if I need to have it plugged in, but since it's just sitting there and not on my lap, it always is handy just to plug it in. But anyways, there's just, I had really planned on a lot in 2021, just going and traveling and just not being readily available to talk each person off the ledge because there's just going to be so much stuff for them to all be processing. I mean, the people don't even know what has caused them to be so biased. And, when you can convince people that people they know are terrorists and all this bad stuff, like, people's minds are just messed with. Like, it makes no sense. And the stuff that people are going to have to process about their own ego, just the whole reality of everything, it's just going to be a lot. But yeah, you can't talk about current events, you can't say your opinion. All I know is that for sure things are not as they seem. And in war, they don't just tell you what's going on. It's you gotta watch things play out, and sometimes they don't even know. Because each side has options. Just like when the football team get together and they look at their plays, like both sides have those playbooks, and they are playing things out. And then I kind of think they are more on the defense, even though they seem to be running straight at us. I feel like that I feel like they're on the defense. But anyways, it's going to be, all this stuff will be that, not all this stuff, that little thing will open the door for many other things, and we're going to be going through that door soon. And then that door's just going to open so much trauma for so many people. But yeah, I just kept thinking, well, I'm just going to go travel. Just don't want to deal with it. But now, man, it's already starting, and it hasn't even, I can't believe this stuff. And the main event hasn't even happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, 2021 is going to be very emotional healing. It's going to be a lot of healing, but a lot of people aren't going to be able to face everything that they need to face in order to heal. Like, you have to be able to look at yourself. You have to be able to look at yourself and love yourself, even if you don't like yourself. Even if you just find yourself just repulsive and disgusting at times and stupid and so frustrating. You have to love yourself. You have to appreciate yourself. You have to just be like, well, I'm here to learn, I can't know things before I learn them. And, why should we feel humility to learn? I mean, there's just, in this upside down that has been created, there's just so much misinformation, so much topsy-turvy. People have no idea. They're changing the dictionary at this point. They're changing history. They're changing the dictionary. They want to control this narrative, and just got to be too much. That's probably why they were being, in meetings for, I don't even know, I think 2 decades, trying to figure out how to kill us down and, thin the herd. They wanted to get it down to, I don't know, the numbers were crazy. What they believed that the earth would be the right amount. It would take out, like, I think it's 3/4 of the population that they want to get rid of. But it's not because the earth can't handle it. It's because they can't handle it. They can't handle shit. They're getting caught all the time. They've been getting caught for years. I mean, they're meat factories, where they're slaughterhouses, all their stuff. I mean, we've had so many people blowing the whistles on so many different seedy things, and it's all it all comes back to the government. That's it. But yeah, the government is, like I was just talking about with my mom, I think the other day, that, the seatbelt laws, like they're there to protect us. They're going to, everybody's got to wear seatbelts. Well, they skipped the whole part where they stopped making cars safe. And, it's so weird. All their stuff, how they twist things around, and they tell us that they're, for one reason, they're very underhanded and sneaky in everything they do. And there's just so many people who believe, excuse me, I'm talking. No treats, no. Oh, she's gotten so demanding about the treats. She tries to get in the fridge. Then sometimes she'll go and she'll start hitting other furniture. Now there's some orange tangerines sitting out. Now she's wanting those. So just stop. No, you're not having any food. No. I'm sorry. No. I said no. Just stop it. Just stop. Go sit down. You need to go sit down. Okay, calm down, lady. Well, I wanted you to get to see her anyways. Oh, she's my baby. But, yeah, I guess she needs attention, and I'm just rambling anyways. So, anyways, hopefully me talking helps somebody. I don't know. She wants you to see this beautiful face. Look at the camera. Show me pretty little face. No, it's over there, lady. It's over there. Oh, she's cute. Okay. I'll try and turn it off.